Did you know that despite all the dreams of relaxation and freedom, a shocking 85% of people actually struggle to truly thrive and live well in their retirement years? Think about that for a moment. Most of us spend decades looking forward to that golden age, picturing leisurely days, time with loved ones, and finally pursuing all those passions we put on hold. But for far too many, the reality hits hard. Instead of vibrant living, they encounter a surprising sense of loss, a lack of purpose, or even a creeping feeling of isolation. It's a painful truth that the very freedom we crave can sometimes lead to an unexpected decline in health, happiness, and overall well-being. Why does this happen? It's not about how much money you have in the bank or how big your house is. It's often about something far simpler, yet profoundly impactful: our daily habits. The small, consistent choices we make every single day quietly shape our future, often without us even realizing it. The good news, the secret if you will, is that it's entirely within your power to change this narrative. You can absolutely be part of that thriving 15% who truly embrace and enjoy their golden years with vitality and joy. In this video, we're going to explore 7 powerful, yet incredibly simple daily habits that can transform your retirement experience, helping you not just survive, but truly flourish. These aren't complicated routines or expensive treatments. They're practical, achievable steps that can make a profound difference in your physical energy, your mental sharpness, your emotional resilience, and your overall sense of purpose. So, please, stay with me until the very end, because I have something truly special for you. Something that might just surprise you and change the way you think about your days. Now, let's dive right into the heart of the matter and talk about these transformative habits. The first habit, and it's one that often gets overlooked in its simplicity, is about mindful movement every single day. When we think of exercise, our minds often jump to intense workouts or long gym sessions. And for many, that can feel daunting, especially as we get older. But truly living well in retirement isn't about becoming a marathon runner overnight. It's about consistently moving your body in ways that feel good and keep you limber, strong, and energized. Think about it this way: our bodies were designed to move. Yet, in modern life, so many of us spend hours sitting, whether it's watching television, reading, or working on a computer. This prolonged sitting, quite frankly, is a silent enemy to our health. It contributes to stiff joints, weakened muscles, poor circulation, and even a decline in cognitive function. The good news is, the antidote doesn't require a lot of fancy equipment or a grueling schedule. It's about integrating movement seamlessly into your day. Imagine starting your morning not by rushing to sit down with your coffee, but by spending just 5 or 10 minutes gently stretching, reaching for the sky, touching your toes if you can, or doing some simple arm circles. Throughout the day, set a timer to remind yourself to get up and move around every hour, even if it's just to walk to the kitchen and back, or walk around the living room during a commercial break. If you love gardening, spend a little extra time tending to your plants. If you enjoy music, put on your favorite tunes and simply dance. Even gentle activities like walking the dog, taking the stairs instead of the elevator for a floor or two, or parking a little further away from the grocery store entrance can add up significantly. The key here isn't intensity, it's consistency. It's about reminding your body that it's alive and ready to move, keeping your circulation flowing, your muscles active, and your joints lubricated. This mindful daily movement is your foundation for sustained energy and physical independence, helping you enjoy all the activities you love, from playing with grandchildren to traveling. Moving on from our physical well-being, the second crucial habit that separates those who struggle from those who thrive is cultivating purposeful connections. It's easy to assume that once we retire, we'll naturally have more time for friends and family, and social connection will just happen. But the reality is, retirement can sometimes lead to a shrinking social circle, especially if your primary social interactions were tied to your workplace. Loneliness isn't just a feeling. It's a significant health risk, comparable to smoking or obesity, impacting both our physical and mental health. What does purposeful connection mean? It's more than just a casual wave to a neighbor or a quick phone call. It's about actively seeking out interactions where you feel truly seen, heard, and valued, and where you can offer the same to others. It's about relationships that bring meaning and a sense of belonging. Think about joining a local club or group centered around an interest you have. Perhaps a book club, a hiking group, a crafting circle, or even a volunteer organization. Volunteering, in particular, is a powerful way to foster connection because it combines social interaction with a sense of purpose. Giving back to your community. This could be anything from helping out at a local animal shelter, reading to children at the library, or assisting at a community center. Another way to build purposeful connections is to make a conscious effort to regularly reach out to family and old friends. Schedule weekly video calls with faraway loved ones, or plan regular coffee dates with friends you haven't seen in a while. Consider starting a neighborhood walking group or a potluck dinner club. Even simpler, make an effort to engage in meaningful conversations with people you encounter in your daily life, whether it's your barista, the postal worker, or someone at the local park. These small moments of genuine human connection can brighten your day and deepen your sense of belonging. The essence here is to actively build and nurture relationships where you feel valued and contribute value, combating isolation and enriching your life with shared experiences and mutual support. These purposeful connections are vital for your emotional well-being and really do put the golden into your golden years. And with that, let's explore the next set of habits that can truly elevate your retirement experience. Continuing our journey into habits that pave the way for a truly vibrant retirement. Let's turn our attention to what fuels us from the inside out. Our third essential habit is nourishing your body with whole, simple foods. It's not about strict diets or deprivation. It's about making conscious choices to put good, real food into your body. As we age, our nutritional needs can change, and focusing on nutrient-dense foods becomes even more vital for maintaining energy, supporting our immune system, and keeping our minds sharp. Think about foods that come from nature, not from a factory. We're talking about vibrant fruits and vegetables in all their glorious colors. Lean proteins like fish, chicken, beans, and lentils. Healthy fats found in avocados, nuts, and olive oil, and whole grains instead of refined ones. It's often easier to focus on what you can add to your plate rather than what you have to take away. Try to incorporate a handful of berries into your breakfast. Add a generous serving of colorful vegetables to every dinner, or snack on an apple with a handful of almonds instead of processed treats. Hydration is also a huge part of this habit. Sometimes, what we perceive as hunger or fatigue is actually just dehydration. Keep a glass or bottle of water handy throughout the day and sip on it regularly. Herbal teas can also be a wonderful, hydrating choice. Simple meal preparation can make a big difference too, instead of relying on ready-made meals that are often high in sodium, sugar, and unhealthy fats. Try preparing a big batch of a healthy soup or a hearty salad at the beginning of the week. Having these nutritious options readily available makes it much easier to make good choices. Even when you're feeling tired or unmotivated, remember, every bite is an opportunity to nourish your body and provide it with the building blocks it needs to thrive, keeping your energy levels steady and your body feeling strong. Next, let's shift our focus to an equally important area, keeping our minds active and engaged. Our fourth habit is cultivating a lifelong learning mindset. One of the greatest gifts of retirement is the newfound time to explore interests and expand your horizons. Something many of us put on hold during our working lives. Our brains, much like our muscles, thrive on activity. They actually grow and adapt throughout our lives, a concept known as neuroplasticity. When we stop learning, our brains can become stagnant, leading to a feeling of mental fogginess or even a quicker decline in cognitive function. Embracing a learning mindset doesn't mean going back to school for a degree, unless you want to. Of course, it can be as simple as picking up a book on a topic you've always been curious about, trying your hand at a new craft like knitting or painting, or even learning a few basic phrases in a new language using a free app. Puzzles like crosswords, Sudoku, or jigsaw puzzles are fantastic for keeping your mind sharp. Attending local lectures or workshops at your community center, exploring online courses, or even simply watching educational documentaries can be incredibly stimulating. The key is to consistently challenge your brain, push it a little outside its comfort zone, and expose it to new information and ideas. This keeps your curiosity alive, sparks new interests, and maintains that precious mental agility, making sure your mind stays as vibrant as your body. Finally, let's talk about the unsung hero of well-being: sleep. Our fifth crucial habit is prioritizing restorative sleep. In our busy lives, sleep is often the first thing we sacrifice. But as we age, its importance only grows. It's not just about getting enough hours. It's about getting quality, deep sleep that truly rejuvenates your body and mind. During sleep, your body repairs itself, consolidates memories, processes emotions, and clears out toxins from your brain. Without adequate, restful sleep, you'll find yourself low on energy, irritable, and with reduced cognitive function, making all the other healthy habits much harder to stick to. Many people assume that poor sleep is just a natural part of aging, but that's not necessarily true. While sleep patterns can change, truly restorative sleep is still achievable and absolutely vital. Start by creating a consistent sleep schedule. Trying to go to bed and wake up around the same time each day, even on weekends. Make your bedroom a sanctuary: dark, quiet, and cool. Establish a relaxing wind-down routine in the hour or so before bed, perhaps reading a book, listening to calming music, taking a warm bath, or practicing some gentle stretching. Avoid bright screens like phones, tablets, and computers in the hour before bed, as the blue light can interfere with your body's natural sleep hormones. Be mindful of caffeine and alcohol consumption, especially in the late afternoon and evening, as they can significantly disrupt your sleep cycles. Think of sleep as your body's daily reset button, providing the energy, clarity, and emotional balance you need to live each day to its fullest. Getting this habit right will have a ripple effect on every other aspect of your well-being. And speaking of ripple effects, let's move on to our final two habits, which are truly about shaping your inner world and finding profound contentment. As we continue our exploration of daily habits that unlock a truly joyful and fulfilling retirement, we arrive at practices that nurture your inner self, shaping your perspective and your spirit. Our sixth powerful habit is practicing gratitude and cultivating a positive outlook. It might sound simple, almost too simple, but the way you perceive your world profoundly impacts your reality. In retirement, it's easy to fall into the trap of focusing on what's been lost, whether it's a routine, a social circle from work, or even certain physical abilities. But a focus on gratitude shifts your perspective from what's lacking to what is abundant, healthy, and beautiful in your life right now. This isn't about ignoring challenges. It's about actively seeking out the good, no matter how small. Think about starting each day by listing 3 things you are genuinely grateful for, even if it's just the warmth of your morning coffee, a comfortable bed, or the sound of birds outside your window. Keep a small gratitude journal by your bedside, or simply take a moment during your morning walk to consciously appreciate the beauty around you. When you encounter a challenge, instead of dwelling on the negative, try to reframe it or look for the lesson within it. Practice positive self-talk, replacing critical thoughts with encouraging ones. Little acts of kindness, whether for yourself or for others, can also boost your mood and create a positive ripple effect. Cultivating this positive mindset isn't just about feeling good. Research shows it can lower stress, improve your immune system, and even extend your lifespan. It's about consciously choosing joy and appreciation, creating an inner sunshine that brightens every single day of your retirement. Finally, we come to our seventh habit, one that brings immense satisfaction and purpose, engaging in meaningful hobbies and passions. Retirement offers you an incredible gift: time to reconnect with parts of yourself that might have been put on hold for decades. Many people feel a sense of aimlessness after they stop working because their identity was so tied to their career. Rediscovering or developing new hobbies provides a sense of purpose, enjoyment, and mental engagement that is absolutely essential for living well. Think back to activities you loved as a child or young adult but never had time for. Did you enjoy painting, playing a musical instrument, writing, or building models? Now is the perfect time to pick them up again. Or perhaps you've always wanted to learn something completely new: photography, genealogy, gardening, coding, or even baking. The beauty of a hobby in retirement is that it doesn't have to be about achievement or perfection. It's about the pure joy of the activity itself, the satisfaction of learning, and the meditative state of flow that comes from being completely immersed in something you love. Dedicate specific time each week to these passions, treating them as non-negotiable appointments with your own happiness. Join a local club or group related to your hobby, combining it with purposeful connection, even if you start small. The act of engaging with something that truly excites you will fill your days with meaning, creativity, and a renewed sense of purpose, ensuring your retirement is vibrant and richly lived, far beyond mere existence. So, we've covered a lot today, haven't we? We've talked about the importance of mindful movement every day, keeping your body active and strong, not just with structured exercise but by simply moving more throughout your day. We discussed the vital role of cultivating purposeful connections, fighting loneliness with genuine engagement and shared experiences. We explored how nourishing your body with whole, simple foods provides the fuel you need for sustained energy and vitality. Then, we delved into the power of cultivating a lifelong learning mindset, keeping your brain sharp and curious by embracing new knowledge and skills. We also highlighted the often underestimated necessity of prioritizing restorative sleep, allowing your body and mind to truly repair and rejuvenate. And finally, we just talked about the profound impact of practicing gratitude and cultivating a positive outlook, choosing joy and appreciation in your daily life, and the immense satisfaction that comes from engaging in meaningful hobbies and passions that light up your soul. Remember, truly living well in retirement isn't about grand gestures or overnight transformations. It's about these small, consistent, daily choices. Each of these habits, when woven into the fabric of your day, creates a powerful tapestry of well-being. You have the power to make these changes, and every little step you take forward is a victory. Don't feel overwhelmed. Just pick one or two to focus on first, and let them become a natural part of your routine. The journey to a vibrant, fulfilling retirement is truly a marathon, not a sprint, and every step counts. I genuinely hope that these insights have resonated with you and given you some practical ideas to start implementing right away. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which of these habits are you already practicing? And which one are you excited to try first? Your experiences and tips can truly help inspire others in our wonderful community. If you found this video helpful and uplifting, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this message. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel for more content dedicated to helping you live your best life at every age. You deserve to experience a retirement that is rich, joyful, and filled with purpose. Keep moving, keep connecting, keep learning, and keep living. Live your best life at every age.